Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Cardone Solutions Podcast. First timers, let me just say welcome straight up to you as well. First time joining us, this is the Cardone Solutions Podcast. What we do on the Cardone Solutions Podcast is this. My name is David Bradley. I'm a training facilitator and coach with Grant Cardone. I've been with Grant since about 2011, studying his material since 2003. The entire time I have known Grant, at least 80, if not 85% of what he does and what we do at Cardone Training Technologies is 100% free. So what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to go out into cyberspace. I'm going to find this free content. This could be a blog post. It could be an email that got sent out. It could be an article he's written, maybe something up on YouTube, right? I'm going to take it, we'll break it down a little bit. I'm going to put my 2 cents into it. I'm going to give it back to you with some things that you can do with that content to make sure you're using it in a way that gets you results in your sales and your business and your life. That is exactly what goes down on the Cardone Solutions Podcast. And today we're going to be going deep on Grant Cardone's 5 ways to make service senior to selling. Now, again, first timers, not only welcome, but please make sure you've clicked that like button or that subscribe button, or make sure you've done something to keep the podcast in front of you. Also, if you're seeing something that you like, make sure that you share this out. Get this out into the social sphere so that other people can benefit from it too. Because hey, if it's helping you, if you're getting something from it, I promise you, somebody else is going to get something from it as well. And so make sure you share it out there. Don't be selfish. Share the love. Okay. Now, before I get into today's topic, which is 5 ways to make service senior to selling, allow me to deliver to you a little word from our sponsor. Today's episode of the Cardone Solutions Podcast is being brought to you by Cardone University. Cardone University. Yes, let's say it phonetically, syllables and stuff. Let's have fun with the term. Cardone U. How about that? Perfect, okay? Cardone University has over 800 business courses for you to study on. So if you're thinking about getting on the program, I'll have a special offer for you at the end. But think about this for a second. What's one thing that you know that you need? Whatever it is, you personal, as a sales professional, as a business person, what is the one thing that you know right now you need to get better at in order to increase your sales and your business and improve your life? Whatever that one thing is, once you identify it, which you should have already done, is what is it costing you to not be fully tuned up in that area? What is it costing you to not have that one thing? How many deals are you missing out on? How much income could you be missing out on? Put an actual number on it. Don't just say, don't settle for a lot, right? Put a real number on it, okay? And then think about, what would it be worth if you spent 2 weeks hard targeting that one thing inside Cardone University? And I promise you, whatever it is that popped into your little noggin right there, there is a solution inside Cardone U. Remember, 800 business courses. Okay, if you did 2 a day, it'd take you at least 1 year to say, hey, I've done it all. Right? Okay, so I've got some free access to that program for you. In fact, 2 weeks free access to that program for you so you can start solving that one problem, build a tremendous amount of value in it, and hopefully get addicted, right? To get free access for you, because you're a member of the podcast, because you're tuning in, head on over to cardonesolutions.com/Cardone, the letter U, the word free. That's cardonesolutions.com/Cardone U free. See you there and do it. Okay, so hey, 5 ways to make service senior to selling. And have you ever heard the phrase, think about this, have you ever heard the phrase before, you have to give before you get? And it is in that spirit that before you can sell, you must serve. Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 ways to get them both right and to make service a senior thing when it comes to selling. Okay, sales managers, if you're a sales manager, you're on this right now, or at least you're aspiring to be one at the very least. When it comes to successfully closing more sales, does your team, do they even know the difference between selling and serving? You know, or perhaps maybe a better question might be, are they just selling your product and service? Or are they properly serving your clients? And if you're not a manager, think about that. Are you just selling what you have? Or are you properly serving your client? And do you know the difference between selling and serving? Okay, now it is a little bit of a trick question because if they know how to serve the buyer fully, we're going to organically close more deals, right? And we'd be doing both. So, if you or your team is not doing both, and if they're not putting the horse before the cart, horse being service, cart being selling, then we're missing some opportunity here. Opportunity for more sales, increased profit margins, more referrals, higher sales volume, right? And that obviously means that we're also losing out on a whole bunch of money. So there's some simple solutions, fortunately. Whew, okay? And it all starts with implementing, what did I just say? No, I wouldn't even use that word in Scrabble. Implementing. It all starts with implementing a few new strategies or just becoming more effective and efficient at them, because you may be doing them already. Let's just tighten it up a little bit, okay? And if you've got Cardone University now, then you will find these inside our brand new How to Close Deals for Massive Profits course. If you don't, as I mentioned earlier, you can get some free access to it, okay? So I'm going to give you 5 ways to make service senior to selling, okay? Number 1, you taking notes here? Okay, grab a notepad. Push pause, get a notepad. Okay, cool. All right, you ready? Let's go. Number 1, deliver more value than price. Yeah. Be resourceful for your prospects. And you do that by providing incredibly valuable information in the form of emails, blogs, social media, mail outs, phone calls. You want to deliver a level of service that is worth more than the price you're asking. 2, give them your ears. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay. You want to show people and your potential customers and your clients that you respect them. And you do that by listening. Listening more than you talk, it builds trust. It helps establish a foundation for a viable and profitable relationship. Okay? 3, offer solutions. People and companies, they do business with somebody not just because they know them, they like them, and trust them, but they're going to do business with you because what you have solves a problem. It's really the only reason somebody's going to do something. Okay? So you, by being the solution, by providing solutions, by offering solutions, and by tailoring it to their needs, okay, giving it that kind of a personal touch, you make it more about serving than selling, and you also greatly increase your odds of capturing their business. Number 4, show understanding. Like, do the background homework on your potential clients and your customers. Don't just assume you know everything about their business and what they need. You know what happens when you assume, right? So you want to ask questions so that you can get to know them better, get to know their needs better, get to know their problems better so you can solve them. Understand the pain points, their strengths, their weaknesses, and what opportunities are there for you to help and serve. Okay? 5, be consistent. This is what differentiates just selling from serving. You do this all the way through the sale. Consistency, okay? When you make service senior, you automatically start to follow up more. When you make service senior to selling, you don't forget your customer. And it's by your actions you let them know that you're in this for the long haul, that you're committed to them and to their business and to their business growth. You want to stay in touch with your customers before and after the sale. You want to keep them updated on new and valuable information, products, services, special offers, deals, news, company updates, all of it. Okay? So make sure that your team knows not just how to sell your goods, because most companies provide a tremendous amount of product knowledge. Okay? But what about serving? And so one of the features that many of our clients like best right now is our coaching upgrade. It's a brand new product we just came out with, okay? And so in addition to having like full access to all of Cardone University, which actually our corporate profile, our team training platform, literally has like quadruple the amount of content and structure. And so when you add our coaching element to Cardone U, you literally opt in to have access to an additional 30 plus managed learning courses that get facilitated by a certified Cardone coach. In our coaching process, it'll increase engagement, duplication, and accountability. And like a company could hire us for like a fraction of the cost of what it would cost to bring somebody in-house to do this. Like, we've already created all the content, so you guys, like a company, wouldn't have to do that. We've built out the lesson plans. We facilitate the material. We do that in a way that not only motivates people, but transfers skill. Okay. And with our coaching, we literally start working directly with the leadership of the organization and the business owner to bring the material to the sales team in a way that increases sales volume and profitability, reduces extraneous costs, and expands market share. Nice, right? So if you'd like to talk about that, if you are a manager, if you are a sales leader, if you are a business owner, and you have a team, whether that's a team of 1 or 100 or anything in between, we can help, guaranteed, okay? So if you'd like a complimentary sales process and training analysis, plus personalized training with coaching proposal, here's the number to call, 310-777-0352, or shoot an email out, david@grantcardone.com, and I'm happy to have that conversation with you. So let's recap, okay? Deliver more value than price, give them your ears, offer solutions, show understanding, be consistent. Now here's the challenge for you right now. Which one of those 5 do you need help with? Which one of those 5 do you need to do a little bit more on? Which one of those 5 could you, literally, if you just did that one, you'd see a result? But why not dial all 5 in? What are some things that you can do this week to deliver more value than price? What are some things you can do right now to make sure that you actually are listening to your customers fully? What can you do today to offer a solution to somebody? In what ways can you really make sure people know that you understand where they're at and what they're trying to do here? And how can you do that consistently? You can work on that all week. Imagine duplicating that the next week and the week after and the week after that. What would that do for your sales and your business and your growth? Because you literally made service senior to selling, right? So this has been another exciting episode of the Cardone Solutions Podcast. I'm your host, David Bradley. If you got some value from it, if you're loving on it, please make sure that you share this out into the cyberspace so that other people can benefit from it too. Thanks in advance for subscribing. And I'll leave you with the words of Uncle G, which is be great, because nothing else pays. See you soon.